Hello everyone, it's Brandy. I'm back again. Welcome to my channel if you've not been here before, or welcome back if you have. I have a lot of goodies that I want to share with you guys. I think I'm going to make several videos because I don't want everything to get ridiculously long like I am known to do already in my very brief little time of having my channel. So anyways, I have some finished objects that I'm going to share with you in this video, and then we'll talk about other stuff after we get through that. Okay, so it has been really busy last few weeks. I just cannot seem to get myself caught up or in a rhythm of any kind of anything. I hope this light is not too bright. I think I have just picked exact, is it midday? Yes, it is just after 12:12 to film, so the sun is just coming right in. Anyways, I think in my last video I had mentioned that I had went to Iowa. I live in Oklahoma, so it was about 7.5, 8-hour drive. I drove straight to Iowa. I picked up my youngest son from his girlfriends and brought him home, and I did that in just one fell swoop. I didn't lay over or anything. I just drove there. It was like 8 hours. I got there at like 8 o'clock in the morning. We did breakfast all together, and then me and my son just drove straight back, and I got back home at like 5 p.m. And so that was a lot. And it took me a few days to recover from that. And then we just kind of jumped into working on some stuff that we needed to work on. And then within a couple of days, my daughter found out that a little place that she has always loved, there's this little, I say loved loosely, it's not like this is fancy. It was just ideal. So right behind my home, there is a large 2-story home that has been divided up into 3 downstairs and 1 upstairs little apartments. And she's always kind of had her eye on that upstairs studio apartment in this house. And oh my gosh, you scared me to death. I'm recording my YouTube. Okay. Hi. Anyways, I thought there was a ghost or something coming in my house. Anyway, what was I gonna say? What was I saying? Anyways, so she, that place became available for her, and so she applied for it, and she got approved, and we immediately started moving her out. So we're moving him in, moving her out, and it's been so busy because we've been trying to work around her days than when she was off work. And I was talking to my neighbor, and I said, you know, I think that it might be easier to move someone far away than it is to move them next door, because if we were moving her some distance away, we would have like rented a U-Haul. We would have packed everything up, loaded it all in one fell swoop, taken it all over, unloaded it, and then she could, you know, unpack and put things away. But this business of moving stuff next door, it's slow going, because we're not going to rent. We're going right there. We're not doing that. So we didn't buy a bunch of boxes, because the thought process was, oh, we'll just, you know, get a big bin, load it up with a bunch of stuff, walk it over there and put it right away. And that way you don't have anything to unpack. And so that's kind of how she's been doing stuff, and it's taking forever. And not to mention, there's a lot of stuff she doesn't have that she needs, and then there's a lot of stuff she does have that she needs to get rid of because she does not have the space. She's crammed things under beds and in closets and stuff she's lived in this house that we live in right now since she was 10 years old. We've lived here. So she's had the same bedroom since she was 10 years old. She's 23. And there's things she needs to get rid of. Things that she still has things from when she was 10 years old. So we're trying to do all that. And I'm 5 minutes into my video and we haven't even talked about any knitting or crocheting. Finished objects. I finished this, guys. I'm wearing this. This was just a little crochet granny. There's no pattern. I just cast it on, chained it. I don't know. I decided to go with it. This is the Caron Colorama Halo. I had 2 cakes of this color. It's the one that does the perfect phasing. This was the purple and white version. I know I have some of this left. Oh, I do, but I don't have the ball band on it. Anyway, it's so soft. First, I'm going to get really close. It has this amazing fluffy, oh, it's so soft. But I just couldn't think of anything that I wanted to do with this yarn. And then I finally decided to make this, and I love it. It's so cozy. First of all, this has the feel of just like throwing on a sweatshirt. It's just soft. It's kind of oversized. I do think I'm going to change one thing about it. I'll stand up and let you guys see. Now, what I don't like about it. It looks nice. I made it slightly long, as you can see. That's what I don't know if I like about it, because here's the deal. I've gotten fluffier over those last couple of months. I'm trying to heal some stuff. And I also used to vape and I quit. And I feel like that has really attributed to my wanting to just eat things, because I'm used to this hand to mouth thing happening. But anyway, so one thing that I was considering doing, because I just don't know if I feel like I've got enough of this natural that I just don't know if I want to put more stuff on it. So what I was kind of thinking is I might go in and remove some of these rows and bring this to more like my natural waistline. So that is the one nice thing about making your own garments, is you get to decide what you want to do. And with crochet especially, it's really easy to just go back. This was worked top down, so all I have to do is go back to where I finished off, undo it, and unravel it. And I'm thinking something like this. I think I would enjoy this better because, well, obviously after removing all that. But I don't know, I think that I would enjoy that better than I am enjoying this, because I feel like this is just really making me feel even bigger around the middle than what I am. But I love it. I really love it. As you can see, I decided I wanted to try like a 3/4, more of a balloon. I did no decreasing whatsoever until I got to my cuff. I stopped it at 3/4 length, and I just went on and added in, I think I did like 4 rows, 3 or 4, maybe 3 rows of the front post double crochets with half doubles in between. But I love it. I think it came out so cute, and it is warm. For a granny, you would think something had all these holes in it would not be warm. I'm sweating right now. I'm already getting hot. So we won't make this video too long because I'm hot, and I'm going to definitely change before I make some more videos for you guys. Anyways, so that's completed, and I love it, and I'm really happy. And like I said, I didn't use a pattern. I mean, there's 1,001 granny square patterns if you want to follow along. I think I looked at a couple just to get an idea of how many stitches I wanted to cast on for my neck. And then I just started going, you know, you can either, I mean, it's got raglan increases, so, you know, you're going to have 4 corners, right? And then you just grow it out. As you can see, I grew it out to here, And then I had to add on from my sleeve. So I have a little slight, I think it's way more noticeable with this sun shining in on this camera, the color difference, than it is in real life. In real life, you really can't even see that hardly at all. I was in the bathroom and I was like, oh no, you really can't see it. But now that I'm on film, I'm like, oh, you can really see it. I don't care. It was just something fun. I enjoyed making it. It was an easy crochet project. And now I have a cozy little soft, squishy, fun sweatshirt style sweater that I can enjoy all winter long. So next up, let me tell you before I show you this, I started looking at all my whips and I started feeling sad about it. I don't know if you guys have ever done this, where you just kind of start taking inventory of all the things that you've started and not completed, and then you just start to feel some kind of way. Like, I want to start all the new projects. I want to keep starting them. I have like 50 bags. Unfortunately, every single one of them has a half-finished project in it. I don't have any more bags. And I'm like, this is out of control and this is ridiculous. And I keep buying yarn and I start something with it and then I immediately put it aside and I start something else, because nothing's more funner than having pretty yarn that you start something on. Anyways, it was starting to not be, it was starting to take my joy away. It was harshing my mellow. Too many projects. So I snagged a project and I opened it up and I was like, I'm finishing this. And I did. And I did. I need to get, I have one shawl pin and I, for the life of me, do not know what I've done with it. But this is a beautiful mulberry silk hand-dyed yarn from Expression Fiber Arts. It is gorgeous. It's so soft. It, like I said, it's got mulberry silk. It is a pearlescent. It's their pearlescent, I believe is what it's called. But it's soft and it's beautiful. And I made a wrap. And so I'm gonna show you guys this. I was gonna make a scarf, but I realized very soon that I made this far too wide for a scarf. And what I want to do, and what I will do, is I will either go and buy one. Yikes. Doesn't lay on this sweater very well. I'll tell you, this sweater is sticky and this is sticking to it. But anyways, I'm gonna just grab a little shawl pin. I will shawl pin it and I will have it like a poncho style, which I could do it any way I wanted to. It's plenty long enough of a wrap and it's very warm and very thick and very soft, and everything is good about it. I can do it like this and I could just pin it up here and have it as a poncho wrap. There's so many ways to do it. I've had things, you know, in this, I don't have anything even. I'm sorry guys, I'm just being terrible. But anyways, it's a wrap. It's a big, pretty, soft, squishy, beautiful wrap. If I wanted to wear it around, and I could just let it hang if I wanted to, but I could, you know, I could wear it under a jacket or a coat and just kind of zhuzh it around and have it as like a kind of a fat scarf situation going. There we go. I mean, it's long enough to wear as a scarf. As a matter of fact, if I wanted to, it is long enough and it's fairly drapey. It's so drapey on this material. I mean, I can wrap it twice and have it like under a jacket or a coat or whatever. But knowing how I am, and I always get cold, especially if I'm indoors and there's a fan or an air conditioner or anything blowing, because it is just over 20 inches wide, it does make a really nice throw over you, keep your whole back and shoulders type situation warm. So yeah, I want to grab a shawl pin though, and that way I can just pin it and wear it like poncho style. That's what I know I want to do. That's the way I'll wear it the most, is poncho style. But yeah, I have a really cute little owl shawl pin that I think would be very cute. I just have to find it because I never wear shawl pins. I usually tie my shawls because I usually do rectangular shawls. So there's that. Now, that was scary, sorry. One day I'm gonna get real professional at this and you guys aren't even gonna know what to think. I had showed you guys another little hat that I'd cast on. I had gotten some yarn from Temu that was like more of like a mohair kind of a weight, and I just held it with some I Love This yarn, just some cream, and I made this hat, and it actually matches kind of with my sweater. But it's all fuzzy and good, which you gotta love that. And it's so cute on. And of course I got a big hair clip thing in my hair, but it's cute. It's a cute little hat. So I made that and I finished it. This is a pattern from Smells Like Yarn. Ross, he has on his channel, and he also has a his own website where the pattern's written out too. But you can go to his YouTube channel, Smells Like Yarn, and he has his Ross hat recipe for all different sizes and weights of yarn, and it's cute. It's cute. And then the next thing I pulled out, I was like, this is it. I'm over it. What do we have next? Once I finished that thing off, I finished that hat off, and then I grabbed the next bag, and this was in there. And I feel like I've been working on this for years. It was supposed, originally, it was going to be a test pattern. I had never done a test pattern. This person, well, I'm not even going to go into any of that. What I'm going to say is I didn't end up getting it finished. There were mistakes in the pattern, which is the purpose of doing the test pattern. That's fine. But it was just the most unengaging situation. And I sent in some mistakes right off the bat. I got oh, thank you. I'm going to fix it and resend the pattern. And then it didn't. And then I forgot. And I got down the project and remembered that there was a big mistake and had to rip stuff out and then go back and fix it. And then I just got frustrated with it. And then I just changed I just kept going with the pattern the way that I was doing it just to get something finished because I'd already put a lot of time and work into it. Now, this is finished except for the ends have not been woven in. And that's okay. We can do that another time. There's a lot of ends in this. This is a big, oversized cowl. Big oversized cowl. It's super squishy. I made this with Yarn Bees. What is it called? Comes in a very limited palette, but it's a beautiful. It feels so good. I loved working with it. Yarn Bees Soft and Sleek DK. This is a DK weight. I beg to differ. This to me is a sport weight yarn all the way. It's hard to tell yarn weights on. I always think, oh no, that looks like a worsted weight or something when I see people showing things on. We need to remember I have infant hands. My hands are the size of your average 8-year-old child. But it truly is a sport weight. And I feel like even when you look at the ball band, which I don't have those any longer, and you look at, 100 grams and the yardage, I think 100 grams has like 500, almost 600. It's a lot of yards. That seems, maybe I'm wrong on that, because that's even more than a fingering. It's very close on yardage with a fingering weight. So you would expect it to be like 300 or something for a DK, and it's like 400. It's a lot. And it might be 150 gram balls too. I don't remember. Anyways, it's sport weight yarn, listed as a DK weight yarn. And like I say, it's a big squishy cowl. I could probably, because this one is wider, there's a lot of ends to weave in inside. Ain't nobody got time for that. Anyways, this is a big one. It's a big one. And does not go good over sweaters. I will tell you what, I'm learning that right now. Sweaters over, or yarn over sweaters does not have much give. Anyways, it is in such a way, it looks really cute over a t-shirt and with a jean jacket. I put that on earlier and it was really cute. It is such a way, and it's so long that you literally can also put some up over your head. Like if you were out and the wind started coming at you, you could put it up. It's nice and long, and it's super stretchy with this very drapey. This yarn is really, really drapey. So yeah, you could probably, guarantee you. I mean, I'm telling you, when I tell you it's stretchy, it is stretchy. Wear it just like a Saturday shrug. It's a beautiful yarn. It really is. And so the pattern, there were so many mistakes in this, getting this texture, and that was one of the first things I found out. But then I got very bored with that texture, and like stuff ended, and so I just stopped doing the texture and just went to just plain old stockinette and played with that for a little while. So it changes as it goes, but that's finished. Other than, like I say, nothing has been blocked, nothing, or this hasn't had the ends woven in. That's fine though. It's done and it's out of the project bag, and now the bag's available. One more thing that I finished, mostly finished object, a mofo. Is that a thing? Is there mofo? Because I got a mofo. Okay, so this, you guys have seen it. These are for my mom, fingerless mitts. They're made with the wool of Andes wool. They are done. Only thing that they're completely done, ends woven in, tops and bottoms. Only thing is I've got my thumb stitches on hold, so I've got to come and pick up for those thumbs and get her little thumbs knit, and that will be a completed object. And I'm not in a race about this. I mean, I should have probably just went on and did it, because wouldn't that have been smarter of me to just get it completely out of my life? But I'm giving her these for Christmas, so those thumbs, I can just sit down one day and just do that and have it finished and done in a couple hours, maybe. Not even that long. I don't know. Not long. 2 hours will definitely be done. But they are beautiful. They are simple. My mom loves black. She wears black. Everything's black. I don't like making stuff for her because of that. But I did have a lot of this charcoal, and I love gray. I'm like, gray is like black. And I was happy because when I was working on the first one when we went on vacation, I showed her. I was like, what do you think? Is this gonna be good enough for you? It's not black. And she liked that. So she said actually she felt like she was wearing more gray lately, I think is what she said anyway. So that works good. And plus she's got 2 little kittens now. So if you're a cat person, I mean, I like black. Do I own black clothes? Really, no. And if I do, I literally put them on when I leave, because cat hair on black. So those are mostly finished object. I love them. They came out so cute. I love them. I do still have my one little sad, completely finished. This is a hoe. This is a half finished object, because I literally have this one completely finished, just one. It is missing its sibling, and this is my pair, and I love this. I just think this yarn is super cute. It's so colorful. It's so me. That's mine. I will finish it eventually in that yarn. Of course, I don't have the yarn ball band. I'm stink. It's a Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. It looks like that. I think it had the stupidest name. I remember that because it was something orange stuffs. And I thought, why? There's like barely, there's some orange in there, but this is mostly reds and blues and purples. Anyways, it's pretty. Oh, you know what? I have more than one ball of it. I'll tell you the name of it. Hold on. It's it's called Orange Zest. It's called Orange Zest. So, guys, that's what I got finished. That is off my hook. Now, as I stated, I want to show you guys this real fast too, because I just realized it's sitting here because I thought I would like a drink of my tea. I got myself a cutest little mug. It's so cute. I got it at Hot Topic. I've been using it for my coffee. Now it's hot. It's burning me badly. Deadly Nightshade. Like Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And what I like about it is it came with this cool lid. Ooh, do you see how hot that is? It's hot. It's sitting on my my warmer. Maybe I didn't need to put the lid on it. But that's one of the things that I do like about it is that when I drink coffee, I just use it like this. But when I make tea in it, I always like my tea to be way stronger than anybody needs in the world. But I could put my little lid on there and it brews more better and it doesn't get cold as fast because I only have my warmer in here at my workstation now. So if I'm sitting in the living room, I don't have my warmer. This keeps it nice and toasty. So I probably don't think I can take a drink of this. I don't know. We'll find out. I can. And this tea is good, y'all. This is the Organic India, and it is their Tulsi Focus Clementine Vanilla. It's just a nice little tea. So if you like little tea stuff, you need to go get yourself a Deadly, gosh, this mug is so hot right now, a Deadly Nightshade mug from Hot Topic, and you can be cool like me. And so yeah, next video, because we're already at 30 minutes. I knew we would be at 30 minutes. I'm gonna make more videos. I'm gonna take this off because I'm having a heat stroke. And I am gonna discuss all the whips. We're gonna talk about whips, and we're gonna talk about what whips I'm working on and what I'm doing with all my other whips. Because like I said, they're harshen my mellow. Too many whips. I have a plan. I'm going to share it with you guys. Maybe you guys can implement my plan in your life. Anyways, thank you so much for coming and visiting my channel today. If you are not subscribed and you like what you see, consider subscribing. You might like it. It could be a good time. You could hit a thumbs up. You can leave comments. I like comments. I give them little hearts. Even sometimes ones that aren't very nice, because I'm like, why not? Be the love in the world that you want to see, or something like that. Anyway, thank you guys for reals. I will see you in the next video on whips. Bye.